Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to spend a few minutes talking about the Toyota 8FGCU25, commonly referred to as the 5,000-pound cushion forklift. To begin with, I'd like to share with you how and where the Toyota is manufactured. Toyota, we have a manufacturing facility in Columbus, Indiana, where this forklift is manufactured. And within that facility, we use the Toyota production system, a world-renowned system of manufacturing, all based on Kaizen, which means continuous improvement, and every worker checking the other worker's work to ensure that we bring you the highest quality product available. One of the examples of the Toyota production system is as you walk around the forklift, you will notice that there are paint markings on the bolts. What these are there for is it shows that that work was checked by the next worker. They put the line, but it also provides us with a visual, so if something should loosen up, you will notice because the lines will be offset. Let's face it, we invest in a forklift to move product. And if our forklift is not running, we're not moving product. At Toyota, we're very, very proud of the fact that we are the only manufacturer who designs and builds their own forklift and their own forklift engine. And that makes us unique and also contributes to our longevity, our reliability, and our durability. So what makes this Toyota engine so special? We use the Toyota 4Y engine. It has a proven track record in forklifts, and what makes it so special is the fact that it is a 4-cylinder engine using 5 main bearings. And those main bearings are matched to the crankshaft to ensure we have the proper tolerances, creating that longevity and durability. We have customer testimonials where they've got 50, 60, 70,000 hours on a 4Y engine without any major work. Now, of course, maintenance is critical to the longevity of any engine. Additionally, with the Toyota engine, what we have done is we have designed the air intake system to bring the cleanest air possible into the engine. We have a high air intake and a sealed system all the way down to the air cleaner. We use an oversized air cleaner compared to many of our competitors because durability and reliability of the engine is important to us. Coupled with the 4Y engine and the air filter, we have what I like to term the burp valve. The burp valve is designed so when the engine is shut off, air is pushed back through the air cleaner housing and any large particles are blown out through the burp valve. Not only is it important to have clean air, but it's important to keep the engine cool in your facility. What we have done is we've aligned the fan directly squared up with the radiator, providing maximum airflow and cooling of the engine. From a simplicity standpoint, serviceability standpoint, you'll notice the oil filter is easily accessible, and we also put that drip tray around the oil filter. So when you're changing or the Toyota technician is changing the oil at your facility, it reduces the possibility of oil spillage onto your floor. From a daily check standpoint, the floorboard is removable without any tools. You'll notice Eisen-built transmission, which is a Toyota company. So again, we're building the forklift, the engine, and the transmission all matched together for peak performance, quality, and durability. From a daily check standpoint, matter of lifting up the board, you have your transmission dipstick right over here, easily accessible. And tucked under this corner is the external hydraulic filter. Hydraulic oil is very important to the forklift, and we must keep it clean. One of the biggest challenges that we face is when you can't get to the hydraulic filter, it doesn't get changed, allowing contamination to get into the hydraulic valve. So we've mounted it externally so it's easy to change. The most expensive piece of moving material with a forklift is the operator. And there's 2 things we want to ensure with our operators. Number 1, they're productive, and number 2, that they're safe. The Toyota forklift is standard with what we call the System of Active Stability, or for short, SAS. SAS is a revolutionary stabilization enhancement device, which is mounted on the rear of the steer axle. If the truck should enter into what it deems an unsafe condition, it locks that steer axle, improving the stability of the truck and taking that stability triangle and turning it into a stability trapezoid, making the truck more stable. Additionally, a unique factor with the SAS system is you'll also notice that it helps improve operator productivity because their confidence level increases. Moving to the operator's compartment, or the operator's office, as I like to call it. From a safety standpoint, again, and your safety managers will love this, orange seat belt is an option. It makes it very easy for your safety manager to see if the operators are wearing the seat belt or not. As the operator enters the truck, you will notice we have very large hand grips on both sides of the overhead guard, enabling the operator to enter from either the left or the right hand side. We use standard a 4-way adjustable seat, and we use side bolsters as compared to hip restraints. The reason we like the side bolsters is, number one, it makes it a little bit easier on your fanny when sitting in the seat, and number two, with the side bolsters, it keeps the body, the upper body, within the compartment. Our visibility through the mast, again, looking at safety and productivity and lack of product damage, is the best in the industry. Our mast rails are nested together. Hydraulic hoses are off to the side, giving me a very large window moving forward. Hydraulic levers are angled, you'll notice, as the flow of your arm, making it easier and more comfortable to operate the hydraulics. Additionally, each hydraulic knob is just slightly different. So operators, once they get used to them, they don't need to look at the levers as much as just feel for the knob to know where they are. This little button on the second lever is standard on all Toyota forklifts, and it is the self-leveling button. So this enables the operator to take the mast from tilted back to level the forks. So when they enter a pallet, they're level. Additionally, when they're high up in the air, having that fork level makes it much easier to go in to grab that pallet and reduces your product damage. Speaking of being up in the air, on the overhead guard, you'll notice that this front brace is angled. This angled brace improves our visibility upwards, particularly in that 12 to 18 foot range where we're placing many of our pallets. Operating the truck. When we're operating in reverse, we're all aware of the fact that by OSHA standards, the last thing we want is that operator's hand outside around the overhead guard leg. So we have the optional rear assist grip with horn. Our dash is off to the right-hand side, so it's a quick glance and go. The brake pedal is automotive style, a foot brake, using the largest muscle in the body to apply the brake. And as we talk about the hydraulics and we talk about the mast, I had mentioned that at Toyota we have the system of active stability and active mast. Active mast is a system built into the mast which limits your forward and reverse tilt at high levels with a load, making it safer, reducing the possibility of cane pulling, which can be a very dangerous situation. To wrap things up, we have 1,100 plus employees at Toyota in Columbus, Indiana, practicing the spirit of Kaizen, continuous improvement, the Toyota production system, with a goal of manufacturing the most reliable and dependable forklift on the market today. We are here to help you carry the load.